It's
Why would I
want
to warm my cheese? I'm just...
You want to warm your cheese simply because, more than anything, you should be enjoying the sensation of warm cheese entering your gullet. And you should, when you bite down into it, there's this crispy texture involved. And you don't need to live like this, Christopher. You can enjoy the satisfaction of a warm cheese sandwich.
It's
or even
spicy cheese. Why would I warm up spicy cheese?
What do you mean, why would you warm up spicy cheese? That makes it better. Have you ever had a crisp jalapeno popper with cream cheese in it? It's fucking delicious. Hi, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us today. I'm your co-host, Penelope. He's your co-host, the same little shit who started me off in the middle of my rant, the same as last time, and your fantasy sauce. I'm giving you the hat today, chat. You are the fantasy sauce.
I was watching the timer count down on the ad break, and I was like, oh yeah, we're definitely starting the stream like midway through this conversation, aren't we?
So you baited me into this.
I didn't bait you at all. I wanted a handful of shredded cheese, and so I ate a handful of shredded cheese.
Chris did the gremlin thing, everybody. Mm-hmm. The thing you do at 2 a.m. that you're ashamed about, that you don't tell anyone else in your life about, where you go into your fridge.
All of that is untrue.
You grab a handful of cold cheese and you shove it into your face before you go to sleep. That is a thing people do. Everyone is ashamed when they do it. You should feel shame for doing it in the middle of broad daylight before God.
Okay, let me be clear. I don't do it at 2 a.m. and tell nobody about it. I do it at 10 p.m. and I tell everybody about it, okay?
I do snack on cheese.
I enjoy the reactions I get.
I do snack on cheese. As a matter of fact, I have bought string cheese. And string cheese is perfectly acceptable to eat cold or hot.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you telling me that different cheeses are best at different temperatures?
Yes, I am, as a matter of fact. I wouldn't tell you to eat a fucking cold brick of solidified nacho cheese.
Well, what I'm trying to tell you is that the cheese that I'm eating is best at cold temperatures.
What kind of cheese are you eating?
It is Monterey Jack jalapeno cheese, I think.
That's a lot better hot than it is cold. It's not even on a
bullshit.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining us. We're playing more Twilight Princess today. Also, we're arguing. So before we get started today, I'd like to remind everyone that if you'd like to support us, you can always do a Twitch subscription. We'd love your support, and every little bit always goes forward in making the stream a lot better.
Yeah, and also for a limited time, you can give us 100 bits and hear Penelope Awu.
That's still in effect?
That is still in effect, yeah.
Oh gosh, well, read the next thing for them then.
Huh? Oh yeah, and if you also want to join our Discord community, where all of these lovely people in the chat hang out when we're not streaming, you can join that through the link in the description.
Yes, and you can check out all of our VODs on YouTube. We do keep them all on youtube.com/@fantasysauce for your viewing pleasure. Chris does a lot of hard work to make sure they're uploaded to their highest quality, and I like to call him out on it because he said so, and he felt like it wasn't made clear the other day. You do a lot of good work for preserving our videos, Chris.
Yeah, I put in so much effort into making sure that those videos are the highest quality. Lovely.
There it is. Ooh.
Yeah. And it's just a shame that on this stream, Penelope is not gonna hear each one because of the way that.
Trust me, I can feel them in my soul.
Yeah, but you guys will get to enjoy them, even if Penelope doesn't enjoy them this time. If you do want her to hear them, though, just tune in for our next Tomba stream, which should happen later this week. Stay tuned in our Discord for notifications about that. You eat cold cheese by the fistful and you're unashamed? Thank you, Frosty. I appreciate somebody that understands the cold cheese is sometimes better than the hot cheese.
Say hi to Wife Tree, Thmormy. Thank you very much. And I guess we should go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and hit play and then go ahead and bring us into the game, Chris.
I did the thing and you do the thing. So, as a recap, last time we experienced potent sadness and then subsequently did a bunch of mini games. And our current objective is to find the Mirror of Twilight. So I guess go looking for some mirrors, I guess. Is there a Bed Bath & Beyond around here somewhere that you can find some mirrors in?
A Hardy McCar. That was a very great pun. Also, where am I going?
I feel like you undercut the pun by going Hardy McCar.
Oh yeah, I know, I did.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
It's rude.
Did it work?
What was the potent sadness? Just the fact that we had to carry our dying friend Midna across Hyrule, only to have Princess, I almost said Princess Twilight, fucking hell, Princess Zelda sacrifice her own life to save Midna.
Oh yeah, and I want to cry for Midna's Lament. I just also kept getting interrupted by enemies in the way, so I feel vindicated.
Yeah, I'll be honest. This game kind of missed the mark when it constantly interrupted Midna's Lament for the battle music. Midna's Lament should have played through every enemy encounter, the whole time. That's what I would have done if I was running this game. I love that you just transformed to a human and then immediately transform back.
He was checking to see if he felt better, not as a furry, but then he decided he needed to be a furry again. And also teleportation was kind of cool. Foxy, if you missed it, you can check out all of our
You're
VODs
about
on
to run
YouTube.
into Hyrule Town as a wolf. Yeah, there you
Good
go.
point. Thank you for catching me.
Mr. Zant! No, wait, it's not time for that yet. Back, mailman, back!
You keep him locked up inside of a chamber.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you can find him in the bar. When he's not doing his job. Actually, no, go to the bar, Let's see if we can find him. It's fucking
going to the bar
hilarious. Oh, wait, that's where we're supposed to go anyways. So, yeah, no, this would be great.
Exactly.
Why Hyrule gotta be anti-furry? Stop slouching! To be clear, I think they're... In this case, they are anti-furry, but not anti-scaly, which is weird. Like they're all... I
don't think they're anti-furry. I think they just don't want a wolf running into town.
They don't want what has historically been a deadly wild animal walking through their town. I think that's the problem.
Yep. So is he? Oh my! If it isn't Xanapoon.
Yep.
The D&D adventuring party next door. I can see.
Oh yeah.
You made it. How have you been, honey? Mercy, but you have good timing. I was just talking about you.
Hey.
I get that a lot.
Hey everyone, introduce yourselves. This handsome young man is the infamous Xanapoon.
Okay, so let's see. What's the classes here? I see
Wizard fighter, cleric.
Really?
Yeah, you remember who I told you before, honey? These are those friends I mentioned, the ones that are trying to help deal with all the troubles in Hyrule. Actually, there's one more of us, but there's been a disturbing turn of events at the Western Desert, so he's gone to check it out. He's an older man named Aru. Oh, fuck me.
Aru!
I'll beat you with that candlestick.
What color was
If you
her
happen to
hair?
meet him, definitely take the time to talk with him, okay, honey?
No, you can't call them the useless D&D party. They're actually pretty effective.
Well, you've come all the way here, honey, so why don't you relax a bit? Why don't you be sociable and talk to these folks? They're a jolly bunch.
Okay, just do a 360.
You alright there?
What to order? What to order? I do believe I will start with meat.
Is that really his entire purpose is to run at me and also sit in the bar all day?
Not just sit in the bar, but go full gremlin mode in the corner.
Yeah, he's holding the menu sideways.
There is a table right there, good sir.
I feel like wizard, fighter. I think she's a cleric.
Could be.
She could be a paladin, I'd say that. It's Ashy. I grew up in the mountains with my father, who was a knight in his own right. He taught me the arts of war as though I was his son. Of course, lessons in common courtesy were not given as part of my regimen, so forgive me if I come off as rude, yeah? Listen, before I blab both of your ears off, I want to tell you something. Snow Peak, the mountain to the north of Hyrule, it's unlike any mountain I've ever known. I don't know much yet, but things happen there that happen on no other mountain I know of. Evil controls it, just like evil controls the bags under my eyes. As soon as I know something more, I'll tell you. Until then, you should stay away, eh? From both Snow Peak Mountain and the bags under my eyes. If you touch me, I'll fucking kill you.
I desperately need coffee.
I desperately need a coma.
Hey.
Oh,
This
hello
is you.
there! You must be Xanapoon, correct? I'm Shad. Wonderful to meet you.
Why are you feeling so shad?
Shh. That joke was not funny the first 15 times. It's still not funny. Talma told me all you've been up to. You're rather formidable. I'm rather not, I'm afraid. Well, I'm formidable at book reading, but I lack, shall we say, physical skills? That said, if the history and legends of Hyrule are your cup of tea, I'm your fellow. If you're curious, just ask away.
I see Loxy's having an existential crisis in our chat.
The map!
Hi.
I don't...
Vance, you still.
Oh, that old codger Aru is at Lake Hylia studying the desert.
Awesome. Thank you.
Really? You're just ignoring that last dude?
I tried talking to him. Oh. It's been a long time. Oh, wait, it's you, isn't it? Or is it me?
Yeah. Xanapoon. My wife Uli sent word to me. I have seen the children in Kakariko Village. And of course, I've also heard of your adventures. I must thank you for your help with Colin, Xanapoon. I barely recognized him. In any case, I am troubled by my own inaction. I want to help the cause. These friends here, I have had a connection with them for a long while. I'll put the helmet back on.
You're completely unrecognizable in that, friend.
It's such a terrible looking helmet. Like the others, I am gathering information now. I will let you know if I hear anything.
It's gonna be a real shame if you happen to pass away in that helmet, because it's gonna look real stupid.
Yeah.
And then people are gonna have to pull it off to identify you, which is awful.
Fuck. The equivalent of I sure hope you don't die in that shirt.
It's a very unfortunate helmet to die in.
That would be the absolutely like most off-putting insult to give somebody.
Most certainly.
My God, I don't know how you went in that direction.
I just see battle gear, and I think to myself, what a terrible thing to die. Like, let's be clear for a minute. I am all about form over function, right?
Yeah. Wait, no, go in that direction. Go talk to the parrot. Nope. Across the bridge. Not that bridge. That one. Heck yeah. I forgot what their name is. Hello, hello, hello! I am Plum! I'm really excited about the latest attraction down here at the lake. Want to hear about it?
Sure.
This attraction is all about popping balloons as you move toward the goal. It's stupendous! The balloons are worth different amounts of points. Watermelons are 1 point. Oranges are 3. Strawberries are 10. Oh, and if you break the same type of balloon twice in a row, you get double the points, but only up to 10 times. If you hit a wall and fall off, then you get no points. That's right, 0 points for you. Press B to start over from the beginning. You know you get something neat if you get over 10,000 points, right? Not that you ever will. Well, the game starts... Oh. You definitely got to play it. It's kind of fun.
Where is it? Is it
You call the bird.
Oh.
Yeah. Was there something else needed from me? Ah, I see. Also, do you have any crackers? No reason.
Not that I'd ever degrade myself for eating crackers like that, you know.
I mean, I won't say no to any, but you know that I'm definitely not going to be a stereotype.
Yeah, I'm definitely transcending stereotypes on every boundary here. What was my name? Plum. Yeah.
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 All right.
I was about to say goodbye, Mona.
All right. So, you need 10,000 points. Good luck. Up. There you go. You remember all the rules?
Yep.
Yeah. Combos are your friend. For the rest of the game, you should only be getting strawberries. If you want to get all the points you need.
I just wanted to get those other ones to start the game.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I thought my wing would flip it.
Nah, wings don't count. Also, this music, hell yeah.
I don't need every single strawberry to win, do I?
No, it's fairly lenient. Oh! Okay, wings count there. If you want to go through a narrow space, you have to dash through it.
That's unfortunate.
That's all right. You can just restart. It's a free minigame, I think. That was so lame. So want to go again? Oh yeah, totally free. What does Plum need money for? Other than his crippling gambling addiction. Oh my god, what?
Again.
Wait.
My wings count for weird shit.
No. Did you see that?
Yeah, there was a guy.
Yeah, that was the mail guy.
Oh, he has some mail to deliver to me. Thank God I'm avoiding him.
I've never seen him there before. Oh my god. That was like a legitimate Easter egg. Sorry, I'm just super hyped about that because I never knew that he was there.
Whoop.
Nailed it. Hey, you got the score you need. Now just don't die. Oh, look at all the strobs. Oh, so many strobs.
These are some very strange noises you're making.
What? They're
Over
tasty.
some strawberries.
They're very good berries.
I have far exceeded the goal.
I do very much love the color red, actually. As a child, I particularly wanted red foods. So strawberries and raspberries were on my list. What? No way! 51,214 points? You got more than 10,000 points. Wow. Here, take this. But don't think I'm giving you this because I like you or anything. Baka.
Baka.
Piece of her.
Exactly.
Hell yeah. So you're completely hooked now, aren't you? You need to go again to try and beat the high score, don't you?
He doesn't have any more heart pieces, does he?
I don't think so. Ah, I see. All right, well, fuck off then. I have other customers to deal with.
You don't get paid.
Jobs are quite yummy. All right. Oh, shit. We're going diving. Ah, good. You put on your fish suit. I don't think that's how water works, actually. I'm pretty sure there's no like abundance of echo underwater.
Yeah, no, there is not.
Yeah, I don't have berries nearly as much as I did as a kid either. I think as an adult I recognize just how expensive they are, particularly where I live. Berries do not grow naturally in Canada. I hate to say it, except like maybe like blackberries. Oh hell yeah, you're raking in the roots.
Again.
Uh-oh. The current. Oh, also currants. Yeah, currants will also grow here.
Ah, good to know.
You missed.
I didn't miss. The water made me miss.
I hear the word miss in there.
It was a forced miss. There's a difference.
I don't think there is.
That miss would not have triggered an opportunity attack on the bomb.
Yes, it would have.
No, it wouldn't have. Fuck you. It was forcibly moved away from the target location.
Oh my gosh.
So what's down here?
I'd hate for you to play golf with anybody. Currents aren't that great, honestly. Wait, where the fuck are you?
I don't know. The Zora's domain?
Oh, you're back in the Zora area. I've just never approached it from underwater. You know, I feel like you're a bit off target.
I'm enjoying myself.
Oh, okay. Well, carry on. Oh my god, Tree, I was telling Penelope this yesterday after our D&D session, and I was so exhausted after that, like mentally. That combat was a lot to run. Alright, you're full.
This was a waste.
Now what do you do?
Not gonna help me, Minna? You're not gonna let me teleport out of here?
It was pretty fun to run. Like it was a oddly dynamic combat encounter, but but that's part of what makes it very tiring. You know? So that's all I'm saying. Like it wasn't satisfying, and it was just I was totally mentally exhausted at the end of it.
Do you think Zora look like normal fish when they're born?
Kind of dragonfly. Hell yeah.
See, because my mental... Oh, there's a call.
Hell yeah. No, I don't think they do. Because based on all of the, like, all the lore we get, I suspect that they're, actually... Well, I mean, I don't think there's very many amphibians that aren't, you know, hatched from eggs. Huh. I don't know. Oh, no, you're right. When they're born, they look like music notes from Majora's Mask. Although Majora's Mask is potentially an alternate reality or potentially something else.
That just has all the same fantasy races in it.
But no, that's probably the closest we're gonna get. So it's yeah, they probably look like music notes. They're tadpoles, right? Because they're amphibians. Duh. So of course they look like tadpoles.
How's everyone doing today?
I'm a little tired. Oh, wait, you're talking to chat.
Yeah, I was talking to chat.
Of course, young Link doesn't know how babies are made.
Oh, yeah.
Are we sure about that?
I'm pretty sure, and I don't want to think about an alternate reality where that isn't the case, so...
I don't know. I believe that Hyrule is progressive enough to actually teach kids sex ed at a reasonable age. Like this is a kingdom that doesn't look stifled or whatever.
Tell her I said I love her too.
Tell wife to get her own Twitch account and then follow us. And then gift her a sub.
You're shilling so hard today. I'm so proud of you.
Someone's got to do it. That was... The fuck?
I ripped the soul right out of him.
Yeah, but there was no cutscene or anything. That was weird. Oh, was it because it turned daylight so you didn't actually get the kill? Because I know some of those poses only come out at night.
I'm not sure. I'd have to figure out a way to know how many pose I have.
You can check them in your inventory.
I thought it was about time for you to arrive. Master Xanapun, is it? You know Telma, don't you? I am Aru. I'm part of the group that Telma kindly allows to meet at the bar.
My dude, you have a very unfortunate facial hair.
My facial hair is actually a cancer.
Oh my God.
It's just dyed this way.
Why does everybody in this kingdom have cancer?
Look, I don't know what to tell you. Lead paint was sort of the hit rage back in... I don't know.
It's the copious amounts of uranium in the soil.
Indeed, exactly. I have heard all about your great deeds from her. Now, being courageous youth, you've likely heard of the strange events in the desert and come to investigate, no? Or am I mistaken? Or are you a whiny bitch baby? You do not know, don't you, Master Xanapun? It's okay. Lots of us are that way when we were young.
And wearing
fish Desert,
clothing.
The Gerudo Desert was once held a prison to hold the worst criminals this land has ever known. The criminals who were sentenced to death were directly sent to the underworld by a cursed mirror that was kept in that prison. Now the prison is condemned, and even the road leading to the desert is impassable. This desert at World's End it still holds the cursed mirror and the malice of the doomed inmates. Those old bones know that the evil currently plaguing Hyrule is related to this wicked place. So I have come here to learn the truth. Master Xanapun, I must ask, what will you do now? Don't tell me you plan to enter the desert and confirm my suspicions with your own eyes.
No, not especially. I mean, you can do it yourself.
Personally, I was just here because it was a nice day at the lake, you know? Is that so? Then let good old Aru help you out. You see Lake Hylia below us. A man named Fire runs an amusement ride of sorts there. Give him this.
You got Aru's memo! Aru wrote this to Fire of Lake Hylia.
See, long ago I saved this man Fire's life, and now he cannot refuse me if I ask a favor. He is indeed indebted to me for a Wookiee life debt. If you leave the rest up to Fire, all should go well.
Wookiee. That was a deep cut, holy fuck.
I thought you would enjoy that, and I'm glad to say I was correct.
It was pretty great. I loved it.
I've already gotten this one, right?
Yeah.
I think I did.
Yeah, we got that last stream. Like near the end of it. Oh my god, a cave!
Knowing my luck, it has rupees in it.
Quick, use explosives to open it. That won't cause horrible harm to its structure. Oh my god, the minimap is showcasing a large cave system. Good. Are you alright? Oh, okay.
I was just looking around.
Oh, okay. Not gonna light the torch? Bombs!
I like that he sets the torch down when he goes to kick open the chest.
Oh yeah. Flawless game.
No, if it was flawless, he would have had a whole animation.
What do you mean?
He didn't actually set the torch down. If it was flawless, it would have shown him setting the torch down, but instead it just makes it appear that he set it down.
Okay, no, it's flawless because it doesn't force the player to sit through every little animation that would make it, you know, like that. I said flawless game, not flawless life recreation.
Tip for tat.
Plus, you don't know if he can teleport his lantern.
I know exactly what this man's capable of. I've seen his void basement.
I've seen his IMDb.
Yeah, I know his range.
Hmm. I've bookmarked his Wikipedia page.
I've never looked at Link's Wikipedia page. I'll have to see what that looks like.
Born in 1967, Link Smith was born to Tabitha and Gerald Smith.
1986, mind you.
Ah, yes, this is a moment that being a wolf benefits you. As is every moment. There are no downsides to being a wolf. Absolutely none.
I kind of wish it was just a simple button press and I didn't need to go into a menu for that.
It would be a simple button press if you had the Wii U gamepad. It is a button press on the touchscreen, but unfortunately we don't have that technology anymore. It's technology that's been lost to the ages.
Yeah, I guess I technically could bind it to one of the back buttons on this controller, like one of the buttons underneath my fingertips.
No, you wouldn't be able to.
I suppose you're right.
Because you don't have a gamepad plugged into the or like connected, so you wouldn't be able to no matter what you did. But if you had a gamepad connected, then you wouldn't be able to open your menus, right?
Yeah, this could have been a flawless game. It's a shame.
What do you mean? It is a flawless game. Hell yeah.
Let's see what we've got here.
Oh, okay. Do you have a plan for that?
I was just seeing there's something underneath it.
Oh. Looks at your Wii U gamepad. Oh my god. I thought none of them existed anymore.
God, it's a pad all over again. So what is the plan with this fucking thing?
There's stuff in the caves.
I know there's stuff in the caves, and I'm asking, what do I do with this thing?
What thing?
This thing.
You don't have to do anything with it.
Why can I push it?
Because you can push all of them when you kill them.
I should only be able to push the ones that I guess that's not true. I think it's fine that I can push them.
Yeah. Oh my god! Are you ready for a stamp?
Is that really what it is?
I don't know. It could be. Hell yeah! You got the letter J.
I want to throw myself
there's
off.
more in the cave. This is like a halfway point, I think.
Wait, is it just more stamps? Is it stamps? all
No,
the way
it's
down?
not just stamps. I'll save you the trouble. The stamps only exist in the Wii U version, so they didn't add areas just to include stamps. The stamps are in places that already existed that were just like, you know, convenient to put something.
I suppose that's fair.
Yeah.
Sip, sip, sip.
Oh, okay. I'm sure. What do you mean they're the best choo-choos? I fully disagree. You're comparing them to the Wind Waker choo-choos and finding these blobby slugs superior? Oh no, Yodi had a terror. No, get on it! That's the shortcut out.
Why didn't it postmark that or anything?
It's quite obvious.
Is it? Is it
Yeah.
truly and really? I thought it might do something for me if I stepped into the light.
No, it's just light. It implies an exit.
Light means a lot of things in this game. This is a game about Twilight.
Yeah, Twilight is like no. Also, this is a game about the Twilight Princess, not about the Twilight. There's actually quite little Twilight in this game.
I get turned into a wolf far too often for me to acknowledge that.
That's a hole.
Oh no, it leads into the deep underground
Yeah.
where I can find all the artifacts from this game.
Tree, I can't take you seriously if you consider the slug choo-choos to be superior to the upright choo-choos of Wind Waker. The speed bag choo-choos, if you will. Yodi says, a contractor who I had not heard from in weeks called me this morning to ask me why I was not on site. They hadn't even sent me an address. Oof.
Shit, I'm sorry. Man, that's
I
awful.
get dressed, hop in my car, drive a half hour to the site in the middle of nowhere, get to the lobby, call the contractor to ask how the hell I get in. I get passed on to a manager. Manager passes me on to a subordinate. Subordinate says I just hold on for a minute. Manager texts me 15 minutes later and tells me to leave the site. Naturally, you're supposed to bill them for that, you know, the drive there and back then at that point.
Exactly. Why is the shortcut not at the end of the cave? I want it to be at the end.
Because there might also be a shortcut at the end of the cave? Oh, that might not be the right thing. Yeah.
Is the slingshot basically worthless now?
No, not entirely, but mostly yes. This is the closest I've been to a job since February. Oh no. That sounds rough.
I'm sorry, that's awful.
No,
Again,
don't use them, sorry.
I can use whatever language I want to, thank you.
Oh, alright, as long as you're standing up for yourself, I'll allow it.
Of course I'm standing up for myself, but I'm trying to come from an empathetic place, and I understand how that can feel, especially when you think you have work and it just feels like it's thrown out from underneath you. So.
Downsides of being a contractor, I suppose, though.
Well, yeah, but no one can choose whether or not they get steady work or not. It's just sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't.
Some industries are different than others. That's all I'm saying.
Was the point of this fucking cave to give me money? I
No.
swear to God, if it was just a money cave. Please be like a heart piece or another bomb bag upgrade. Those would both be swell.
It's also to give you valuable combat experience.
I would cry. I'd cry my fucking head out.
This game is an experience that you just need to enjoy, regardless of what rewards it gives you. Okay. It's not about the stuff you get. It's about the journey. The gurney.
And I get that, but the thing about it is that if I wanted to just enjoy the journey, I'd be going to go do the main quest line right now.
What do you mean? You get more journey if you take the cave.
This is a swirly cave. I think I can live without another swirly cave.
It's a pretty great cave. See, look, there's a Poe in here. One step closer to your next wallet upgrade. Good, you got something and you got an experience out of it. Fucking millennials.
Excuse me, you're a millennial.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know why you're bringing it up. Seems odd to bring it up at this point in time.
God damn it. I fell right into that, didn't I?
Chris, the TP choo-choos are better because the fan art is better? What do you mean? What fan art? There's more fan art of the Wind Waker choo-choos.
Why is this the Alex Jones of fucking... What are you talking about?
Whoa, that's rough. Frosty, come on. Don't say his name in this place.
Okay, the way you addressed that made it sound like, how dare you speak his name on your lips? But no, I understand that you meant to be like, why are you bringing him up? He's a piece of shit. But
Yeah.
it's so funny to imagine. It's just like with complete reverence. How dare you speak his name, hussy?
No, I refuse to approach even the topic of him with any sort of seriousness.
That dealt me a lot of damage. I thought I was in armor that resisted fire.
No, you only resist fire if you are in water. As it turns out.
It's a dumb fucking thing, isn't it?
I'm actually totally joking about that. I don't think fire has any difference in water than it does on land, except that you can't not experience fire underwater. But no, your clothing does not give you any resistance to anything. It is purely for swimming. It is utility, and that's it.
Is the Zora armor weak to fire? I wish I would have actually read that.
Zora armor is weak to a bunch of stuff, apparently. Yep. It's just weak. Yep. 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 Alright, we're getting lots of yips in chat. I suspect that the kobolds are happy on this day. Yep. The caves are alight with yips.
Yep. Yep.
Oh boy.
Yep.
You know what? I'm not gonna look up anything that Tree's talking about while we are live. just to avoid any potential risk there.
Oh what? What's the risk for?
Huh? Oh, nothing. Just that Tree says that there's apparently some primo fan art of Twilight Princess choo-choos out there, and I'm just like, I haven't seen anything of the sort.
Obviously, you're not looking on the right websites.
I'm on all the websites. What are you talking about?
Obviously, you're not on the right ones.
Oh,
Are you telling me I cannot find fan art of Twilight Princess choo-choos on Christian Mingle? I'm pretty sure that's where I should look for that, right?
Yeah, that's exactly where we should look for it.
You're on the Miiverse.
Please,
Oh my
for the love of all
God.
that is holy in the name of the goddess Hylia, please don't be another fucking stamp.
Why? It's at the
cry.
end of the frickin' cave. Why would it be a stamp? There you
Oh,
go.
it's a heart.
No, it's actually a stamp in the shape of a piece of heart.
I would actually quit the game. Just like,
I
hey,
think
everybody.
there is a piece of heart stamp in the game, but yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm ordering some new Ethernet cables because my
Oh?
current set of Ethernet cables. The current set of Ethernet cables, I've been switching them back and forth between my work computer and my computer, and I realize that isn't good for the thing.
No, it's wearing down the connections. They're rated for only a certain number of plugs and unplugs.
Why?
What do you mean why? You know how
Oil.
small the metal connections are in those things? It's measured in it's like a millimeter wide. There's only so much you can do to make that durable. Same with the USB ports and HDMI ports, and all of them have like a rating for how many times they can be plugged and unplugged.
It's not even the micro pins. That's not the problem. The problem is the little thing at the top.
Oh, the clip?
Clip, exactly. I mean, I have not dealt with the wearing down of anything in terms of how good the port is. It's fine. I have it plugged in for the stream, as a matter of fact. That's not the problem.
Yeah.
The problem is that little clip wears down every single cord that I do this with, and I've just decided, you know what? I also not only want to get new cords, I want to get better cords. So I'm upgrading to Cat 6 Ethernet cords.
Oh yeah, Cat 6 is like it's so cheap to get Cat 6 cables these days that you might as well just get them over Cat 5e. Even though they largely don't do anything better, it's just a good idea.
I got a 2-pack, so I'm going to be upgrading not only the one that I have here hooked up to my power line adapter, but I'm actually going to upgrade the one that's the power line adapter.
Go to the guy.
Oh yeah, that's right, fire.
Yeah.
I'm going to be upgrading the one that connects the power line adapter to the modem.
Okay. Are you also going to get yourself a switch so that you don't have to keep unplugging and plugging it back in?
No, I haven't bought one of those yet.
God damn it. A gigabit switch, like a 4-port gigabit switch, is so fucking inexpensive. You gotta show it to him. Yeah, here you go. Take a look at this! No effect! I'm sorry, why are you trying to show me fan art?
Get up right in your face.
And from our hold on, I was giving him like a southern accent, right?
I don't know.
Goddamn, I gotta slip into my southern accent. Oh, no, that's British.
No, you're
from
British.
Old Aru, Ah, well, I guess I ought to do what the old coot says. Oasis flat, right? Yeah, there we go. So here you go, one of our secret options not available to the general public. This time's all paid for, so what do you say? You want to go?
Tree, I'd love to see your fan art. You should DM it to me.
Alrighty then, sweet sailings, buddy of mine. One for Oasis. Fire in the hole! Okay, DeviantArt is not the back alley of the internet.
Yeah.
You clearly have seen a very clean back alleyway.
It's like a back alleyway in like Seattle versus a back alleyway in say Alberta.
Or worse, in New York City.
Speaking of that, where in the world is Mandy?
I just want to go to a furry convention now, just wearing like a big old trench coat and like super shady like, and then just like when somebody approaches me, just like hold it open with just like a bunch of like furry fan art, like pinned to the inside.
Hey bud, you want to buy a pinup?
Oh, it's midnight. Wait. Before we go on, there's something I wanted you to hear. Do you remember what the spirit said about the few shadows? What do you think happened to the magic wielders who tried to rule the sacred realm? They were banished. They were chased across the sacred lands of Hyrule and driven into another realm by the goddesses. It's more backstory time. It was another world entirely, the antithesis of Hyrule, where the sun shines bright.
What?
Its denizens became shadows that could not mingle with the light. Eventually, most came to call it the Twilight Realm, and from it, none could return to the world of light. They were forever doomed to live in the twilight, flitting in the half-light of dusk, mere shadows of Hyrule.
Oh.
This is the history of the Twili? The Twilight, as it has been passed down from our ancestors. Do you now understand what I am?
Are you one of the things that tried to wield the power of the few shadows?
I'm an Australian!
Oh.
I'm a descendant of the tribe that was banished to the Twilight Realm. Basically Australia. She is kind of a drow. It was a peaceful place until Zant took control of the Twilight Realm and transformed all of the...
All of the Twilight into Shadow Beast. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
I don't think drow. I'm thinking more of like those shadow elves, Shadow Kai. That's the vibe I get. It's clear to me now that he somehow gained a great evil power previously unknown to our tribe. Cursor on screen.
What?
In any case, I was sent from there and could no longer get into the Twilight Realm without his power. Wow, so the dude's overtaken 2 kingdoms. Shit. But there's another tale told by my people. Though the goddesses forbade us to return to the world of light, they left one link.
Between light and... Oh, fuck. Oh, God, I'm gonna be sick.
Between the light and the darkness. No, not you. It's the Mirror of Twilight, you stupid head. It was passed to the protectors of Hyrule.
Clearly, I am the link between light and dark.
God, you're so narcissistic. It's our only path to the Twilight Realm, and we must get there.
The video game series is named after me. Thank you.
No, it's not.
Shh. Shut up.
You'll come with me, won't you? Don't take that out of context.
It was a very seductive face rub.
I don't...
It's like...
it wasn't everything is seductive. Get your mind out of the gutter.
She slowly dragged her very sharp nails.
She
down
didn't
the side
drag
of his
anything. She touched and then she released.
No, she didn't release. She slowly slid her fingers down his face.
That's not what happened. She did not slide her fingers across his face.
She did. I just watched that happen. You can't tell me otherwise.
I guess we all see what we want to see, huh?
I don't have a way to fight these.
I don't have a way to fight these accusations.
Did I rip him out of it? I did.
Yeah, you did.
I did rip him out of it.
You just pulled him out of his home.
Good.
Tree is outing you and saying that everything is seductive to you. But honestly, like, easily one of the best dungeons in all of Zelda coming up. Yeah, the dungeon's pretty great. Actually, I like all the dungeons in the second half. They're all pretty great. Oh, this one's bigger.
Yeah,
oh my.
I don't like.
All right.
I don't like the size increase all of a sudden. Is that the? Oh, wow, that looks cool.
Do you feel more or less comfortable being a fish in this desert?
Less, actually. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some fire attacks.
Yeah, potentially. Actually, hover over the fish clothes. I want to see if it actually tells you what the vulnerabilities are.
Are weak against fire and
ice.
ice.
Yeah.
I thought it said they're strong against fire and ice.
No, that's a misnomer. Haven't you seen Pokemon?
I should have known better.
Never throw a Magikarp against a fucking, I don't know, Charizard or something? Fucking what? Also, we're about to have an ad break, everyone. For those of you that aren't subscribed, which I don't think is any of you, honestly. But anybody who's maybe lurking that isn't subscribed, just stick around. We'll be back in 3 minutes. We'll make sure to pause the game for you so you won't miss anything. All you'll be missing is the excellent conversation cards that we'll be answering questions from. Okay, I'm gonna just tell you right now, in case you haven't figured it out, these guys are infinite.
But I'm having so much fun.
You sure?
What if I make them run out?
Shit, I hadn't thought of that. All right, pause the game.
Aw, do I have to?
Yes.
Okay.
Pause the game. Thank you.
I paused it.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead and read us a conversation card.
Yeah. Probably gonna make them extinct. As a single person, that's highly unlikely.
Lovely to see you, Chives.
Oh, hey, it's Chives. Hi, Chives. We were just talking about you. We were wondering where you were. But then we realized it's probably still Alberta.
Your tummy full? All right, nice.
No, it's Fukil.
Fukel.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, what's that conversation card you got for us?
Conversation card. What's the best job you ever had?
This one that I'm currently working. It pays pretty well. I work pretty hard, and I do have some days where I just have to work very, very hard to handle some situations. But other days, I feel like I'm barely working at all.
I think my answer is the same as yours. From like, your job. No, my job that I currently have right now. I think it's also the best job I've ever had. It is close to paying the most. God, the engineering co-op jobs that I had paid a stupid amount of money. But so it pays well. I don't work crazy hours, and I get to do what I love, which is like helping people. The unfortunate part is what I'm helping them with, but I haven't yet located another job that allows me to interact with people and help them. That is quite as good as this one. So yeah, grab another one. I like these cards. They're way simpler to answer.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
until we get a bad
some
one.
of them are accidentally dreadful, but only some of them. What's your most used emoji? My peak emoji.
Honey Love, which is here. Let's go throw them inside the Discord server. You can check that out there.
Actually, I've got mine. Mine can be tossed into the chat, so I'll throw it there for everyone.
Actually, wait a minute. Would it be the one in the top of favorites?
Well, it's different depending on what channel you're looking at in Discord.
Is it really? Oh.
Yeah, Discord doesn't show it globally. It shows it on a per channel basis.
Mine actually might be Jackie Wow. I use Jackie Wow quite frequently.
Yeah, whenever I like start like just wake up and I start looking at a Discord channel or whatever, I throw a peek in there and just see who responds. It's my favorite thing to do. If nobody responds, cool. I'll just go back to what I was doing.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm actually checking my Discord right now since we brought it up.
One more. Ooh, would you rather be the funniest or smartest person in the room?
You go ahead and answer, and I know which one it is.
Well, I'm already the smartest person.
Wow.
Honestly, I feel like I'd be happier if I was the funniest person in the room, but being the smartest person in the room, and to be fair, I'm not totally joking. Like, I have at times been the smartest person in the room, and it's kind of a curse. I recognize that ignorance is bliss, and I feel like being funny would be a far easier and happier life. Being smart doesn't solve very many problems. It tends to just highlight all more problems than it solves. What do you think?
I think personally I'd rather be the smartest person in the room because I feel like somebody who's funny is somebody who is good. They're a nice person to have around, you know.
Mhm.
There's somebody you can have around that make cheer you up, or at the very least be funny. But sometimes funny isn't really good. Sometimes funny just doesn't feel right and apt. But somebody who's intelligent, somebody who, at the very least, who's emotionally intelligent, or also maybe just book smart, maybe someone who's available, can at the very least recognize when funny isn't good enough and recognize another person's needs.
I get that. I think the intent here though is regardless of what's the word? Like regardless of how empathic you are, I think this is purely just how good are you at making people laugh versus how much knowledge do you have. And I think you can be empathic as either of these. So like regardless of any other skill, just you know, if you had to trade laughter for being able to answer, you know, questions, like that's I think that's effectively what it's asking you. Like solve problems or you know, make people happy.
I would say that being smart can make people happy, but I think this is this is a hard question to answer.
I've made my choice pretty clearly, but I suspect a lot of people would have to like think pretty deeply on it if they haven't already. I don't know. I feel like intelligence isn't all it's cracked up to be, at least for me. Anyways, back to the game.
Oh, let's get back in it.
And yes, it does sound cocky, chat. I hate to say it. I'm not saying it because of my own. Because of how much I consider myself intelligent. It's simply due to empirical evidence. I've had far too many situations where somebody's like, wow, you're really smart. Or they come to me for advice about, you know, certain, you know, typically like smart person things or whatever. Like that's really just the way it works out.
So what is this thing? Why am I flying?
That is a peahat.
So
you are currently on an escalator.
Will it take me where I'm going?
No, it's going to take you where it's going.
How do I get to where I'm going? How do I get over there?
Probably walking.
Oh.
But my recommendation is don't go that way. Go to the thing sticking out of the sand first. That thing. It's one of my favorite elements in this game. Oh, god damn it. Really? Full of trans is apparently a bad word. I guess if you say to somebody, you're full of trans, like, that could be harmful, but I see what you mean.
I'm full of trans. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You are full of trans, yeah. Can't confirm Chris being the smartest person in the room on numerous occasions. Thanks, Trey. I'm happy for you to confirm my empirical evidence. Yet another point on the data plots, or whatever. Loxy says, like being able to twist language in a way to make people bust a gut laughing relies on reading a room, understanding how people think, and having a certain level of creative intelligence. Yeah, effectively. It's just like different types of intelligence, really. And to be honest, that question was a bit of a stereotype, right? Like, you can be funny and smart. In fact, they oftentimes go hand in hand. I mean, fuck, just look at Bill Nye the Science Guy, or, not Mike Tyson. Who the heck is... Why did my brain surface that name? Neil deGrasse Tyson, that's it. I knew there was a Tyson in there.
Let's see.
What do you mean suggesting this part of the desert is mean? It's not that mean. I mean, we're not gonna go in there. I'm just saying, like, we need to do that at some point in the game for plot purposes, so I might as well do it now. As much as I want to be full of trans.
Yeah. Oh, God, I was just totally spaced out.
Oh, you zoned out, oh no. There's being smart, and then wearing the aesthetic of being smart. Oh yeah, fucking the cracked glasses with the tape on the bridge of the nose. That's true smarts. What with the lab coat, with the blood on it and everything. To be fair, like, scientist smart is not the only type of smart, but, like, I get that is certainly an aesthetic. Real question, though, speaking of another favorite scientist of mine, what about Brian Wecht? Does Brian Wecht carry the smart aesthetic?
It depends on what outfit he's wearing.
Exactly. He does have a PhD.
Oh, do you want
All right. Oh. What is this thing? Somebody's butt plug got never mind, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. It's fine. You can never truly be the smartest in the room? False. Rooms are finite. There will always be one person that is the smartest person in each room. It's mathematically deterministic. The room is the problem in that statement, not being the smartest.
Where am I supposed to take this thing, anyway?
That's a great question. It has to go somewhere. I guess figure it out. Here, I will save you a bit of question. There is a correct location, and you have already unlocked the warp for it. So you can solve this right now. Smudge, do I carry the smart aesthetics? Say no, I'm dumb puppy. No. There's always the other stronger you, always lurking out of sight. There's always a bigger fish. Is that what you're trying to say, Frosty? Sorry, what was that? What did you say?
I was just commenting that Smudge is a cute dumb puppy.
Yeah. I spent a bit of my life like playing stupid. Actually, I think it was when I first started streaming. I kind of gave up on like acting smart and just like I figured people liked me more when I wasn't being a know-it-all. And I realized through that there's a middle ground, that's a happy medium. Oh, I watched a YouTube video recently about how almost all Arabian music is not actually from Arabia. It's kind of like almost like a musical stereotype. Just like a totally false musical stereotype.
Did I get it right the first time?
I don't know which one you selected. It wasn't making
Kakariko Gorge.
I don't think so. Oh. Playing dumb is a great tactic. True, but I'm not referring to getting out of a ticket. No, this isn't the right place. Get serious. Do it over. Or whatever. Oh, there's a puppo. There's a golden puppo. There's a golden retriever. In the desert. That's not where they're supposed to be.
Wait, calm down.
Musical stereotypes are fascinating. Well, the biggest thing about that video, and I don't know why it's surfaced in my freaking YouTube recommendations, but I've recently kind of come around to starting to like actually check my recommended videos and just seeing what's in there. I have gotten some interesting videos, but that one in particular is kind of interesting because it's like all of the instruments that like are supposedly sound Arabic are from nowhere near that country. Which, it's just super interesting. I guess it all comes from, like, American cinema. Like, just creating the stereotype and then, like, nobody can get past it anymore. And at least Western culture can't.
Can you give me another hint? I'm gonna spend a long time doing this, and it's just.
The orientation of the object is not correct right now, as it's currently sticking out of the sand. If you need to look at it some more and figure out what what position you would think it should be. Plenty of room to get like a wider angle if you need to, too.
Castletown?
Why would... What?
Kind of looks like a part of a castle parapet. I don't know.
Oh, no, I can see what you mean there. Not quite, though.
I'll come back and think about it.
It's certainly constructed, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Are you psycho for only watching recommended videos? No, but you are a sucker. You are the people. You are one of the people that YouTube makes all their money off of. You are what the algorithm is for. Oh! All those people died off screen. Oh, that's a shame for them. Oh, they're all dead.
What have you done?
That cutscene had poor timing. All your subs show up there, though? I mean, they do, but that's not because you're subscribed to them. It's because you watch them. Hey, look, anybody who's watching this video on YouTube that found it in your recommendations, I'm not saying that it's a bad idea to like watch videos in your recommendations. To be clear,
you are saying that they're a sucker though that YouTube's making money off of.
I'm saying that if that's the only place you watch videos, you're potentially missing a bunch of videos that your subscribed channels work very hard on because the YouTube algorithm doesn't like them. Like that's what I'm saying. If you want to support the channels that you like, you gotta look at all of their videos, not just the ones that YouTube recommends to you. And to be fair, you don't have to watch all their videos, but at least consider them. You don't even get a chance to consider them if you rely entirely on the algorithm. Oh no, don't watch ads. Pay for premium, okay? Come on, you've got other options here. Before we begin, I must test you. Come at me. Harder. I feel uncomfortable with this training now.
Excellent.
Your fifth hidden skill is the Mortal Draw. Oh, I love this one. Let it be hewn into your mind.
I'll let you speak for him now.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Of course.
God, he's so mossy. The way of the sword are known to many creatures, and some have strengthened their guards against shield attacks and back slices. Should you encounter such a foe, the mortal draw that I am about to teach you is most effective. You must sheathe your sword and cast aside the most basic of sword skills, the Z target. You must wait until your foe is upon you. Then, before the enemy can see through your ruse, you must quickly draw your blade with A. There is no defense for this. The mortal draw deals death. Very well, now try it. Alright, you're immediately fucking it up. There you go. Nope, still wrong. No Z target. No Z target, no drawn sword. There you go. Right there. Hit A. Yeah, there you go. It is such a cool move because it has such a risk-reward scenario.
I think it's honestly just a great way to draw my sword really quickly.
It is. But it also requires you to go into combat without your sword drawn. Or Z targeted.
Yeah.
I just love how dynamic the combat is in this game. It's so good. Hold on, chat has gone by way fast. You guys are active. I appreciate it. I thank you guys for watching. Tree, I suspect you might have been a part of that video getting recommended to me, if you're so knowledgeable about it. You look at sub first, then recommended? Yeah, that's what I do. There you go. I approve of that way of browsing YouTube. Start with your subscriptions and then go to your recommendations once you've run out. I mean, come on. I mean, whatever. I mean, ad block is, I guess, based in shit, but we as content creators cannot support the use of piracy.
We can't or we won't?
We can't.
We can't? Okay. You hear that, chat? I can't support the use of things to be able to get around ad blocks, which I think are kind of stupid. Not ad blocks, ads, which I think are kind of stupid. I can't support them at all, and in fact, I cannot implore you to seek out means to block ads such as ad block, or being able to subvert expectations around like YouTube revamps. You know, I can't do that. I hope you all understand that I can't do that, and I really also can't condone you looking up what YouTube revamps is on places like Reddit, where there's helpful communities being able to help you understand what those do. I really can't, chat. What?
What?
Anyway.
Anyways.
Oh, there's a fancy yet. Yep.
Yeah, premium is pretty fucking great, guys, okay?
What do you need?
Look, I'm just... All I am saying is, regardless of what you feel is morally reprehensible or not, or morally acceptable or not, excuse me, at the very least, if you use a service a significant amount of time throughout your week, like, you gotta give back to it in some way, shape, or form. That's all I'm asking.
You should support your favorite content creators on things like Patreon, which does adequately help support them directly. Even though Patreon does take a cut of the money, it is a great thing to do it. Or Subscribestar, which should be a platform that I think a lot of creators should consider as an alternative to Patreon if their content platform doesn't work with Patreon's guidelines, which do change quite frequently.
No, yeah.
Also, you can support your favorite creators by buying merch. Merch is a great way to do it and directly supports the creators' interests.
I mean, yeah, but also YouTube is also a thing that you can support. Like, people take for granted just how excellent YouTube is as a service that's being offered. Like, if there are plenty of morally reprehensible companies out there that I don't support you. Like, you know, feel free to oh, hey, look, you did the sword thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm just
I
saying,
definitely think supporting.
supporting YouTube
well.
like in that way actively stops advertisers. Like that's the whole point here.
No, you're right. I definitely think we should be supporting YouTube as much as possible. The best way you can support YouTube is by definitely supporting those creators directly on YouTube.
Yeah.
Definitely making sure they're creating content for years to come, because YouTube is a content platform that is free to create and add videos to.
Yeah.
So you definitely should support the creators first, most important. Definitely recommend checking out Patreons, everybody.
Yeah, all of that. YouTube is not garbage. Find me another video sharing platform that like YouTube. Like, it's a one-of-a-kind service, and that just gives. Like, we are storing like hundreds of terabytes of data. Actually, I suppose maybe not hundreds of terabytes, but like at least tens of terabytes of data on like for free on their platform. YouTube literally exploits their workers? What do you mean? That's like it's like one of the only companies that I have not heard a scandal about. It's not really a monopoly, actually. YouTube is one of the platforms that they have not had antitrust litigation against them. It's just a business strategy that can only exist in a large ecosystem, like what Google has. Really. Look, I'm just saying, paying for premium, it is actually like paying to not have ads, which is kind of the whole point. I feel like I wish more services offered that option for like a reasonable price. And, you know, fuck Twitter. Fucking hate. It really isn't a monopoly. Okay, to be clear, my definition of a monopoly, everyone, is that the service actively impairs other like companies' ability to use it.
Is there a limit?
A limit? No, I don't think so.
Why haven't you stopped me?
I'm on my rant. I mean, you play the game. I'm focusing on my thing.
All right.
Actually, I think there is a limit. I think you oh no, there isn't. They keep coming. There's something you have to do here. Do the thing. Solve the puzzle.
I think we should probably get away from the rant. I think the most important thing to remember, everybody, is that if you have a favorite content creator you love and want to support, you should find the best way to support them, and most of the time they're willing to put that in their descriptions. More than anything, that is the most important thing you could do, because places like YouTube could not exist without content creators. At all. Well, true. I definitely recommend... What?
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. That's the most important takeaway, more than anything. So, like I said, if you do have a content creator you like support, if you like to support us, by the way, we would love to see your support here. I don't mean to shill, I'm just saying this is... Get the fuck away from me! Jesus fuck!
Take out the guy with the horn!
Guy, what horn?
I actually don't know where he is right now.
Anyway, like I'm trying to say, because I keep getting interrupted by Pokemons. You should definitely look into stuff like merchandise, which is a great way to support your favorite content creators.
Penelope, we have none of that.
I know we don't have it, but I'm saying that that is one of the best, most effective ways.
Take out that guy on the platform up above.
That guy?
Yeah, that guy. He's the one calling reinforcements.
Toss merch win.
When there's enough of you guys to actually profit off of that. Making t-shirts is expensive.
Making t-shirts is very expensive, but
especially in small quantities.
If we do get one, we'll let you know. We do get some merchant.
We'd love to. Tell your friends. Spread the word.
You heard it here first, folks. Fantasy Sauce does love to shill.
And
give you comfortable t-shirts to wear.
If you buy Pen Dinner, does that count as supporting Fantasy Sauce? No, but it
yeah,
does
actually,
buy her dinner.
It does count as supporting Fantasy Sauce, and I am one half of the team.
That's like saying if you buy if you buy the CEO of a company dinner that does not support the company.
I'm not a CEO. This is a employee.
You're a major shareholder. You're not supporting the company by only supporting one element of the company. By definition. That said, feel free to buy Pen Dinner. I won't say no. Why are you attacking the pig?
Because it's dinner, obviously.
Oh, you got a piece of heart. Yeah, there was a piece of heart in that pig.
Why did you try and stop me?
Because it was weird for you to just like straight up start attacking the pig. But I was if you had stopped, I would have been like, well, just keep doing it. Like, what are you doing?
No, Tomba's taught me better than that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta bring it up for the whole class.
Tomba.
Thank you, Frosty.
That actually gives me a great idea for some artwork I should do for Tomba.
Also,
yeah, I have a thing I need to work on for Smudge first. But there's definitely some artwork I'd love to make for Tomba now.
Okay. We're about to enter a little bit of a situation, but last thing I'm going to say on the topic that we're going through. Chives, you said that I should curb the subject before I start burning my image. I highly disagree. If you feel so strongly then as to disagree with me and not want to interact with me because of my opinions, then that's on you. That said, I strongly I believe that all of you in chat are not going to boycott me just because I believe that, you know, supporting shit is due where it's warranted. Just like I know that Penelope's not gonna, you know, stop being my friend just because of my opinions. And I'm not gonna stop being her friend because of her opinions. No, that's friendship. You pine for the day YouTube is serious competition? I'd be interested to see what causes that. The business model is a problem. Like that, I said that. Anyways, it's not like YouTube is hurting. Have you checked YouTube's financial situation lately?
I think we should really get away from this topic. I really don't feel comfortable with this anymore, and I feel like we've gone so far away from the game that I don't know how we're contributing to the conversation in the game anymore.
Every conversation doesn't have to be about the game, but if you're not comfortable, then I understand. Wow, that's the third time you fought that guy.
I'm surprised he's not dead yet.
No, he's very hardy. This is actually his game. You're kind of fucking it up for him. Oh. Fuck you! I'm out of here.
Oh, cool. We just let him walk out and you lit the place on fire after.
Link's good at that. He's good at letting things just happen and watching them happen. Have you noticed that about every game he's in? He just stands there while everything like happens around him. In fact, the only game the only Link that I could say that doesn't let that happen is the Skyward Sword Link, I think. I appreciate that in at least one cutscene in Skyward Sword, Link is actively trying to take action while the cutscene is playing out. Tree, I enjoyed hanging out with you too. The unfortunate thing is that ramen did not sit well with me.
I've been eating a lot more ramen lately. It's been kind of nice to be able to eat something warm.
My first and only experience with like actual restaurant ramen did not go well. And I haven't had it since, unfortunately.
I remember the first time I did that as well. It was actually back in college when I was a lot more weeby, which is apt, I suppose. I remember I went to college in Irvine, California. And one of my favorite things to do was just to hang out near the student center there and be able to go and get food from that place. And there was a Japanese restaurant there that whole time, and I never really went there because I never had enough disposable income to justify to myself getting food at a sit-down place. And I went in finally. I was like, I really want to just have some pork ramen or something. I really want to try it before I leave here. And everything was my third year of college. I finally got to try it, and it was really good. Like I sat down and I enjoyed it a lot. And it made me realize that there is definitely the ramen that you get in a packet, and there's a difference between that and like the ramen you get, which is like actually prepared ramen. It's so delicious. I highly recommend it to anybody who has like an interest in trying it to go to a sit-down restaurant. It's very good. I suppose your experience there where it's just like you had a bad time with your restaurant ramen does sound pretty bad, but I do encourage people to give it a shot. I fucking hate getting rupees in these chests.
One of my favorite unique experiences with like restaurants that I wish I could have shown you, but like it was way too out of the way for while you were here. It's this place called the Mongolian. There's only a few of them here in southern Ontario. One was by the university in Waterloo. And so I'm pretty familiar with them as a result. I've been to them in a couple of different cities. They're the whole thing there. Oh, let me get a drink here before we forget. The whole thing with them is it's sort of a like cooked in front of you situation, but not like a Korean barbecue where it's like at the table. More like you go and pick out all of your ingredients, you put them all into a bowl together, and then you give them to the cook, who has this like big round like slab of like iron that's for frying them on. And he like he cooks them there, and the food is delicious once you figure out what ingredients you like and don't like. And it's just, I don't know, it was just a unique flavor on top of being a unique experience. And I would
absolutely kill for some actual Mongolian barbecue right now. Fuck, I would love some.
Shit was so good. And plus, they had an all-you-can-eat option, though I rarely was able to get more than like 2 bowls of food.
You should go, Smudge. Honestly, I wish there was like an affordable option near me where I could just be able to get like Mongolian barbecue, because honestly, Mongolian barbecue is delicious.
It sounds like there's like a lot of Mongolian places around the United States, but that's the only one I've ever experienced in Canada. So it's kind of a shame that it's not more common here.
It really depends on where you are. In California, for example, there was tons of stuff, like especially food that comes from not only Asia but also like the Eurasian steppe. Like there is definitely plenty of that sort of stuff.
Well, the rule that I have determined for that sort of thing, and the reason why the United States has way more options in most places, in most cities than Canada does, is its population density. Is the simple answer. You get more diverse culinary experiences with a larger population density just naturally. So like large cities are far more likely to have those sorts of places than small cities, and even like, you know, outside of cities, just if you're near large population centers, that's the idea. And so if you think about it, you were in California, which is a state that has a larger population than my entire country. So like that's kind of what I'm saying here, is just the United States just has more culinary options as a result of being a higher population density in most places.
You know what? Actually, I want to.
In fact, I bet you Toronto. That's terrifying.
Oh, there's bugs crawling over me.
Oh, you just got terminated. Nobody lives there. Canada isn't real. I mean, to be fair, we still have a significant population. It's just only 10% of what the United States has.
Anyway, I've been meaning to bring some things up during this conversation as I've been experiencing it. Do you know what's up about Indonesian food? Or like, I think it's Indonesian food.
No, I don't think I've ever experienced Indonesian food either.
There's an interesting. I think it's either I'm sorry, it's not Indonesian food. It's Thai food. There is an interesting thing about Thai food that's unique about it compared to most other food in the world.
Thai food, yeah.
There is
you already got the
an extravagantly high amount.
You just came over here for nothing.
I know. I wanted to see if I can actually do something about these guys.
She's learning.
Anyway, there is an extraordinarily high amount of Thai food places compared to most other restaurants in weird varieties, and it's actually, and this doesn't sound weird because I didn't find this out until a few years ago. There is actually a cultural representation council in Thailand that basically pays people to go and learn how to cook Thai food, and then will help pay to set up their restaurant. And they have different tiers of Indonesian food, and like even the name scheme of your restaurant for Thai food is like a thing that indicates what kind of Thai food you're supposed to be getting. Because like there is the lowest tier, there's the mid tier.
Why are you still fighting these bugs?
It's a game.
She won't go into caves, but she'll absolutely sit there and fight bugs.
Exactly. Anyway, I didn't know this. It's super interesting because if you look up the density for Thai food places across the North American continent versus every single other, it blows it out of the water.
Interesting. So they're going for the cultural win in civilization, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Twitch streamers are also hungry, Loxy. That's the reason. That's why Twitch streams make you hungry.
God, I wish I could go get some like food. It's so bad. I really would love to go and get some Mongolian food.
Yeah, I would too, but sadly there aren't any near me.
I think there's like someplace nearby, but I have no idea.
For how big the city I live in is, it's very not culturally diverse when it comes to like restaurants. I guess it's just not above that threshold of density.
Well, I don't know if density is necessarily the biggest.
No, it's not. It's not the only reason for sure, but it's a prerequisite, right? You cannot have diversity if there is not enough people to support that diversity. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yes, Frosty did give me a quesadilla before I got started, and I really appreciate her quesadilla.
Don't eat before you tune in. Eat while you're tuning in. Come on. You can multitask, people. We're great background noise.
I'm taking a quick second. Just give me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to take a second to chill and also answer some DMs that I thought were pressing, so I wanted to make sure I can get that. I bet these guys don't count for pose at all.
No, they do.
Oh, do they?
Yep. Do you want me to have greasy fingers, Chris? You know you don't need... What? I feel like watching the Twitch stream does not inherently give you greasy fingers. I'm confused.
Oh, that's disturbing.
What? It's the Poe.
That's not a bow. That's a fucking reaper.
Oh, it's just a different Poe. They just have different, they got different drip. You make our keyboards turn greasy, didn't you know that? Oh shit, I didn't realize. Twitch streamers are the reason why gamers are getting sweaty.
So okay, so they do count as pose. Cool.
Oh no, he deflated. All right, that's one. 3 more.
Sniff.
Forget the scent of your friend and learn this unpleasant scent of a ghost?
Yes.
Oh. Terrible idea. If Link was a true teenager, he would never forget the scent of the girl he liked.
That feels too true. Feels
Yeah.
too correct.
I'm never washing this shirt after after she touched it. That's the vibe. Teenagers never change. Huh? Did that open up? Uh-oh. Dude has a big sword.
Eating his head.
Didn't even get to use his sword.
Wait a minute.
What? You got a key.
Nothing. I just realized what I said.
Yeah, what of it?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Nothing at all. As a matter of fact. Oh, did this close on me? Okay, so that means I gotta reopen that.
Frosty just asked, do you ship Link X Lilia, Link X Zelda, or Link X Midna?
Ilya, I guess. I would not ship Zelda with Link in this game. Zelda has thus far been a MacGuffin and also been a self-sacrificing martyr. And in all honesty, I don't know anything about her besides that she's self-sacrificing and that she's the Princess of Hyrule.
You know what? I'm a fan of Link not being part of the equation and just shipping all three of the ladies together. I feel like Link is just gonna hold them back.
That was like the boldest yet most correct take I've ever heard.
I have those sometimes. Loxy will ride or die for Link and Midna. Specifically in wolf and imp form, respectively. Fucking, we got some furries in chat. Penelope, I didn't know we'd attract so many furries to our stream.
I'm a fucking deer. You're a kobold. Get real with yourself for a second here.
Penelope, that I feel like that. I don't know. It just seems like there's a lot of furries in our chat.
Uh-huh. I don't know where they could have possibly have come from.
Penelope, I'm scared.
You're the one who made the 100-bit notification me howling.
I don't see any evidence of that. Do you, chat?
Oh!
Yes!
Ooh.
I'm learning to play them like a fiddle.
Wow.
Thanks, Tree, for the 100 bits. I think you can't move that from that angle. Does everyone in chat at least agree to the Harkness test?
You have to explain what the Harkness test is as a streamer, or else you're not allowed to.
Oh, okay. Sorry, no. Okay, so the Harkness test, popularized by Captain Jack Harkness of the popular series, fucking Doctor Who.
Torchwood, obviously.
Excuse you?
Excuse me. Anyway.
The
Harkness test.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not finished.
Okay, go ahead.
You asked me to do the thing, and I'm happy to do the thing. Let me do the thing.
All right. Go ahead.
All right. So the Harkness test is a series of checks to basically determine whether or not something is okay to have sex with. First off, it must be of physical maturity for its species. Second off, it must be capable of giving consent. So of an intelligence that is capable of giving consent. And what's the third one? Damn it. Park. Is this a 2? Oh, here's the third one. So it doesn't have human intelligence or greater. Can it talk or otherwise communicate with language? And is it of sexual maturity for its species? If the answer is yes to all 3, then you can fuck it. I did combine them. I accidentally combined them. That was my mistake.
We live in a strange possible world, I think.
The problem with the human race is that we've existed on a world where there is only one intelligent species for far too long. I don't... Yeah, all right, there you go. By the way, while we're talking about the Harkness tests and such, Penelope is over here actually solving puzzles. Good job, Penelope. Oh,
Thank
fuck.
you.
Oh. Wow. Link very strong.
Transhumanism, my beloved, yes. Cyber augmentation is fucking awesome.
Oh, there it goes. All right, you're on this side now.
Oh, cool. Great. I am very excited where we overcome rejection syndrome and just get tons of body modifications. I'm very excited for that possibility.
I suspect that there will always be body purists.
Yeah, but the good part about it is they won't live as long as the transhumanists if transhumanists have anything to say about it.
I mean, true, but they also will. There won't be any biological benefit, what's the word? Reproductive benefit. I don't think.
For transhumanism?
Yeah.
I think there was 1,000% an opportunity for transhumanism to benefit.
What to
Like
be a
reproduction.
what's not evolutionary? What's the term? Ah! It's another daddy. Oh, he fucked up. Oh. Lucky. Tree wants a plant body? Alright. Smudge wants swappable parts.
Exactly, and that's sort of the thing, right? Where it's like, look, with transhumanism, you open the door to a whole new realm of possibilities for people who would otherwise be completely locked out of them.
Oh, fair.
And I think that represents a great step forward for not only people who could benefit from being able to do things that they otherwise just, wouldn't be able to do, like being able to lift heavier things, being able to move faster, being able to think more clearly, reference more data at once.
Oh, this is an awful situation to be in right here. Gosh, this kind of unfortunate that keeps happening. Oh my god.
Couldn't even dodge that time.
Yeah, I don't really watch the Olympics myself. I just watch the opening and closing ceremonies because they're usually a pretty cool cultural experience. What are you doing? You can't set it on fire.
Fire.
You can't set it on fire. The best way to handle this is to blitz them.
Well, fucking, I wanted to test it. I mean, fucking, Tears of the Kingdom taught me I should fight them.
What?
Tears of the Kingdom taught me I should use fire.
Did fire work on them in Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah.
What just happened? What did you just trigger?
I don't know. Ah.
Oh. I don't know. We've entered a world where the esports Olympics has officially been created. So I feel like they are changing. It's just everybody wants change way faster than it actually happens, which is, you know, not realistic for people, as it turns out. People do not change very fast. The pole vault guy? What pole vault guy?
Oh, the French pole vaulter.
What do I want? What do I want to hear about this?
Oh no, it's funny.
Okay.
So there was a French pole vaulter whose name I don't remember, who was attempting to leap a pole vault at the Olympics, and apparently, and I saw the footage of this, and this is the best thing you could ever possibly have done. His chutzpah is so big, it accidentally hit the pole on the way down and knocked the pole off.
Oh, all right.
Because he is just that massive.
I'd like a genetic test to determine whether that person is actually French, because that seems like a big sign that they aren't.
Okay, we need to hang on a minute. I'm putting the controller down for a minute here. Christopher, what are you talking about?
I'm just saying. Yeah.
You know who else is French? Us. You, me.
Huh?
You and I are both of French descent.
Yeah,
are you
but
gonna call me
distantly.
out just saying we're that our people just have small chutzpahs?
Well, they're not especially large. But again, we're distant.
I fucking have
You
no
think it's
idea.
the most
what
French
kind
thing
of
ever. I'll be honest, I know nothing about French genitalia.
Apparently.
I was just like, that I would certainly like expect somebody to raise a stink, like specifically about that, you know? That would be something somebody would raise a stink about for some reason. All right, bye, Frosty.
Can't believe. Oh no, it's the bugs, isn't it?
You should learn more. Smudge is gonna go learn more about French genitalia.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Heap!
Oh yeah, ghost rats. Whoa. Okay. Tree, tone it down, please. Yeah, ghost rats.
You can't just be like tone it down after you talked about the average size of French penis.
No, it's different reason.
I don't think I can use a key while I'm a wolf, so I'm just... Never mind, I didn't remember that there's not a key animation. Perfect game.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent game, even.
What? It favors
I know.
snappiness. Come on.
I know. I'm just being a
It's
jerk.
flawless.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he won the war. He lost the battle. He won the war. 1000%.
Yeah?
Yeah. I
Sure.
What do you mean, sure?
I'm fairly confident. Actually, no, it would be a very European, or like specifically French thing to do. It would be to brag about the size of your genitalia. Or not even just any genitalia, specifically your balls.
It wasn't his balls that
It wasn't? Okay, well, whatever.
No. Don't slant it, man. Fuck. Did you like that quick draw I just did?
What?
Did you like that quick draw I just did? The one where
I didn't see it. It's a surprise midna.
Why? What? I thought this was part of the normal path. Where am I?
Well, you are on the normal path. It's just that's a side path. That chest isn't the focus.
Uh-huh.
Go to the door.
How do I get there?
I'll figure it out. But first, ad break.
Oh.
Time to pop. That's not where you want to be. No, me.
I'm just gonna restart. I'm restarting the room. Hang on, it's fine. No, wait.
Okay.
Go ahead and start the ad break.
Ah! Bitch. Banged my hand on my mic stand. Ouch.
His schmeat.
Our chat is far too horny. Alright, next. Conversation cards! Penelope, stop flirting with your partners.
Shut the fuck up. I'm allowed to flirt with who I please.
Oh, fuck, she was! She was flirting! This is why our chat is far too horny. It's because of you.
No, you know what? You know what I get to do? One of my partners is sitting literally within 2 feet of me.
Yeah.
Like, you're in a foot. I'm just giving her belly scratches right now, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it, Chris.
That's fine. Just don't make it sexual.
I'm not.
Cool. I don't want to get kicked off of Twitch.
Don't ask about it being sexual then.
Cool. What was your first car?
I've never owned a car.
My first car that I officially owned was a 2007 Ford Fusion.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you name it?
Felicity.
Oh, cool. It's a great name for a car.
Yeah. Weird question
Alright,
that you
next
asked me if I named it or not, because honestly, like, I didn't think very hard on it to be in the first place. It was just kind of like a name that sort of sat in the back of my mind. Like, it's such a stupid name for the car, but I never thought of a better one. What is one family tradition you would like to carry on in the future? Ooh.
This is more of like a family tradition in terms of Irish stuff, more than family tradition in terms of my family. But I would probably love to do the corned beef and cabbage stew we did for St. Patrick's Day. Like, personally, I have a lot of qualms about celebrating St. Patrick's Day, but I do love corned beef and cabbage stew, and I love the fact that it's just very, very rare to eat it. And the fact that there was a day every single year where I knew I could eat corned beef and cabbage stew and be able to sit with my family and know we all get to just enjoy that was always really great. I swear to fuck, if anyone makes a leprechaun joke, I will ban them.
Yeah, let's not be derisive towards nationalities in chat, if you wouldn't mind. I tried to keep a straight face.
Oh, I'm sorry. When it's my people, you can't keep a straight face.
No, it's just how hypocritical my statement was. We really should be nicer to nationalities, though. I'll be honest. I should really stop making fun of the place that my family descended from, distantly, very distantly, very, very distantly. Anyways,
tell me.
family
your thing.
tradition. Fuck. The thing is my family doesn't have very many traditions. Like, yeah, I don't. I don't think this is a tradition, but like, if I did ever raise a child, which I almost certainly won't, like I would be doing it the way my father did it, which is treating them like a person at every single stage of their development. But like, that's not so much a tradition as it's just, you know, a decent way to treat a small human being. My family doesn't have traditions. It's not a thing that we do.
You know what? I want to change my answer. I actually realized something. There is something my family does, and specifically my family.
Oh yeah?
So there's this food that my mom likes to make a lot, and she gave me the recipe and everything. She taught me how to make it, but I haven't made it in ages. I haven't made it since I came to Oregon, really. We call them skinnies, but they're essentially like a little. It's almost like a crepe. It's the thinnest pancake you can imagine. Which is very crepe-like in texture, and you fill it. You pour the batter out, and you lightly fry it, and then when you pull it off, you roll it up into a little cylinder, and you fill it with berries, or you fill it with cinnamon butter, or you could put anything in it, really. And that was always a really special breakfast. I always loved those. It was always something that if my mom was making it for like Saturdays, that's something she would do sometimes when she didn't have to take us to school. That food was always so different, and it was always delicious. And I fully plan on it. I can't have kids, at least not with current medical stuff, but if I ever did have a kid, I would teach them how to make skinnies, and I would probably make them for them on Saturday mornings, because that's what my mom's mom and her mom's mom did too.
All right.
All right, back to the game.
I think it's quite clear that I'm not a traditionalist. I mean, is basically what I was saying. Most traditions involve food. It's kind of bizarre. Actually, it's not very bizarre. Humans are hungry, like everything else.
Oh, I didn't see that up there. I could have probably skirted around this room, couldn't I have?
Nope.
No? Okay.
No, not really. Oh!
I got fucking interrupted. God damn it.
Yeah. Try again.
Try again, Crash. I know.
Marriage is a
this.
tradition. Okay. I'm starting to sense I should just not enter any of the discussions that happen in chat. From now on, chat, if you want me to comment on something, you're gonna have to donate bits. That way I'll know you actually want me to comment on it.
Chris, you're one half of Team Fantasy Sauce. Your word is very valuable, and your opinion is appreciated.
What do you mean?
What? What?
Some of that is not entirely accurate. I just don't know
What do you mean? Hang on, what am I supposed to be doing here? What? I don't understand. What am I doing wrong?
You're not thinking outside the box. Yeah, to be fair, that's an option, but that's the way you came from.
Oh, this is the way I came in the room. Okay, hang on.
Yeah. You are supposed to pull that chain. You are supposed to raise that thing. It's just what happens afterwards is what you're missing. Sometimes the shape of the environment informs you of what to do with it. Yeah, there you go.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, now stop overthinking it.
Oh, I wanted to go up there.
What do you mean you want to go up there?
I want to go up there. I thought if I pulled that chain, I could just, you know.
No, that's not happening.
Okay.
What would Sia do? The singer? What if there's a secret? It's probably a stamp.
You know, you're probably correct. Oh, I found Groose!
How dare you?
Of course he was thrown in here like a fucking criminal.
It's not Bruce.
That's so Groose. Look at him. I recognize those cheekbones anywhere. You fought hard, Groose.
Who is Sia? Some Australian? Yes, that's technically correct.
I see, that has to be Groose. He got right back up again.
Oh my god. What is with you and your strange theories about Bruce?
I'm just...
Are you gonna deal with that or not?
Deal with what?
They're gonna keep coming back.
I'm exploring the area. Clearly they're not a threat.
That... Yes, but they are something that's impeding your path. No, bones aren't flammable. Don't blame her, chat. She hasn't played very many Zelda games. What is this thing? No matter how much we tear it apart, it just comes right back together again. Are we gonna have to bash his bones into bits to keep him from reforming? I'm gonna save you the heartache of trying everything else before retrying everything else. That was the correct answer. You were just too slow. He was already reforming before the bomb blew up. No. only ever played Link to the Past a very long time ago. I highly recommend playing some of the other games.
You should play Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild.
Okay, maybe
Those
one
are
of the
fun.
other ones first, though.
You should play Spirit Tracks.
Yeah, that's the right one to play next. Definitely.
Your recommended playlist for Zelda is Breath of the Wild, Tears of...
What?
What the fuck?
What?
I only lit like 2 of them.
Okay. Well, like the other ones then. See what happens.
Nothing, I guess.
Great. You got the puzzle right on the first try, I guess. Has Pen got to the mini boss yet? No.
I haven't. I'm guessing it's gonna be one of those big things that keep burrowing through the sand, but like really powerful. I guess.
It could be.
Don't play coy with me. You know what it is. I'm guessing Tree
Oh,
also. knows what
I'm
it is.
sorry. If I'm not allowed to play Koi, what am I allowed to play?
Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. You know, just those just really good, flawless games.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna stop being a gamer then. Sorry, everyone.
This feels like a place.
Yeah, it is a place. Just memorize the teleportation sigils, and you'll be able to come back here later. Oh no.
Oh no, it's the Ocarina of Time thing again.
Oh no, they cast mirror image.
Quick, where's my ranger when I need him?
No, it's all right. You should be able to identify which one is which. Good job. You actually recommend Phantom Hourglass over Spirit Tracks, to be honest? And they're both kind of the same. They're pretty much the exact same game, if I'm being honest. So, only difference is that at least Spirit Tracks you get Zelda as your companion character rather than some jackass ship captain or whatever the fuck he is.
Are you thinking of Phantom Hourglass for Zelda gets to be your companion? Because Phantom Hourglass is the one.
No, it's Spirit Tracks where Zelda's your companion.
Oh, I came up here earlier.
You think the Forest Temple of Ocarina of Time is your #1? Mods, take away her cookies. She doesn't deserve them.
Wow, are you stealing? Wait, whose cookies? Who is that?
Frosties.
Is my #1 of all the. No, you don't want to take her cookies. Fucking.
No, it's too late.
First
I
off-
already made the call. It has to happen now.
No, it doesn't.
Yep.
Mods, don't take her cookies.
Oh, sorry. It's a shame, really, but
You can't put the kill order in and no kill switch, okay?
yeah, I
I
can.
know you. No, you can't.
The important part is
No,
not having the kill switch. The important part is only having the kill order be able to be actioned by somebody with responsibility.
Wait a minute. So I got 3 of the 4 doors. Where's the last one at?
You just have to look at them. You have the technology. And by technology, I mean a wolf sniffer. Oh my god, look at B2! There's a friend on B2!
Oh, it's Uku. Yeah.
It's Uku! Who you still have not met her son yet.
Still have
She's
not,
starting
you're
to
correct.
get the sense that you aren't interested in meeting her son. Which is
She'd
kind of
be
hurtful.
correct. I'm not.
She's willing to pull out the photo album and everything.
That is a downright shame.
The Forest Temple. What I have against the Forest Temple specifically is how absolutely confusing it is, and how monotonous and like repetitive the frickin' theme is. That shit gets like drilled into your mind and is so unpleasant. You have to disagree? That's okay, you're allowed to disagree. You're allowed to be wrong. Alright.
Wow.
That's a rude thing to say, but for real though, I'm not gonna change my opinion on it.
I'm gonna use that line on you.
I respect you for not changing your opinion on it. Oh, you want your cookies? No, that's a different discussion entirely.
Why is it a different discussion? She should get her cookies back.
Now, cookies are only for people who have, you know, good takes.
That's my girlfriend you're talking to.
That's also why I don't have any cookies.
What?
I don't have any cookies either. My takes are apparently too hot. I'm so impressed with you, Penelope, for, you know, really taking out this mini boss in the form of a flying skull head. We're really like fucking you up for a little bit there.
Really
oh no, Loxy stole everyone's cookies.
Really biting my gym jams there. It's just like I have to fight with. You get mad at me when I don't interact with the game, but every time I try to interact with the game, you get mad because I'm interacting with the game the wrong way. It's like no, you have to game correctly if you want to play this game right.
Yeah.
I don't. Like, what if I enjoy certain aspects of the game that you just seem to fucking hate?
What, like swiping at a whole bunch of beetles?
Yeah, it was fun. I thought I could do it, and I did it.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Find a way to make it entertaining.
Like, I even made a funny bit about me being on DMT, and no one laughed.
I don't know what being on DMT is like. I feel like it's a unique experience.
I can't remember if it's DMT or ayahuasca that makes you think bugs are crawling all over your skin all at once.
That sounds terrifying as somebody who's afraid of bugs.
Yeah, don't do those kind of drugs.
Yeah, I won't.
Has there been a chest on the other side of this room this entire fucking time?
Yes, there has.
Why didn't you say anything?
Well, what, am I supposed to tell you how to play the game?
No, you're supposed to tell me, hey, you're missing an obvious chest over there.
Well, it's not an important chest. Guess what's inside it?
Is it rupees?
I hate to say it, but no, probably not. Oh, hey, it's a piece of heart. Okay, it was important. Well, good job. You found it. I didn't have to tell you. Hey, the sand... Okay, you're good.
Yeah, I know. I know what the sand was doing.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting mixed messages from you. All right, that was less than half of the temple. Good job.
I feel... Never mind.
No, it's all right. You're allowed to have feelings. What are you feeling?
I know. Oh yeah, I know. I'm allowed to have feelings. I'm just... You know, I'm just not allowed to have correct opinions, apparently.
No one is. This is the internet. Get used to it. You'd rather have bugs on me than invisible rats? How about neither?
I don't want to jump in here.
Oh? How about being on
seems
fire? Is being on fire better than jumping in there?
I'm not on fire anymore. Wait, hang on, I still can do it.
Lucky you. Not everybody has that privilege. What do you mean? Wait, what do I agree with? I'm confused.
What?
Hold up. Are you trying to tell people that I agree that the water temple is better than the forest temple in Ocarina of Time? Is that what you're trying to say, Tree? Because I'll be honest, this might be the hottest take of them all. I'm not a huge fan of most of the dungeons in Ocarina of Time. Like, Ocarina of Time is a great waypoint in Zelda history. I don't actually consider it to really hold up all that well in compared to modern games. No, they aren't the best. You're right.
What is the item you find in here?
I can't tell you that.
Why can't you tell me?
Because the item in this dungeon is an experience that you simply have to behold. But you're close.
Is this it?
In fact, you might be almost there. Careful. Oh, there's spikes. Oh, there's more spikes. Oh, more spikes. And there's sand.
Sand everywhere. That's coarse.
Yeah. It's good that we're quoting the most relatable character in the entirety of... You think you're walking slow for some reason? Kind of weird. Oh, yeah, being slow in the sand is a bad idea. Yeah, you gonna deal with that or not?
I don't know.
Come on, it's a Nintendo game.
Get off me. Fuck off me.
Oh, hell yeah. Also, as a wolf, you're able to traverse through the sand faster. Because you have
Good to know.
double the surface area of feetsies. You know what, Tree? You're allowed to be wrong. It is a right that everybody in this channel has. Oh, that's a bit. The rats. You're, yeah, there you go. Also, watch out for the mummy. Ancient Cistern is definitely the best water dungeon, though. Wait. What is Ancient Cistern from?
Taka, I think.
I'm sorry, did you just verbalize TOTK?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like that wasn't any more comfortable to say than Tears of the Kingdom. Oh no, the Ancient Cistern is Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword?
Oh no, the sand ship is fucking cool, you're right. The girls are fighting. Well, tell them to stop. Wait, what? No, Six-Armed Sword Lad is not in the Ancient Cistern. They're on the ship. The ship is a different thing than the Ancient Cistern. Hold on. Six-armed guys, Skyward Sword. Ancient Automaton Coloctos. Oh, that guy. Yeah, that's Ancient Cistern. Sorry, I was thinking of the pirate captain. Doesn't he have 6 arms as well, or is it only 4? Because I'm pretty sure the pirate guy has 6 as well.
Yep, grabbing you. Yep, grabbing you. Thanks, Uku. Thanks, Uku.
Pirate guys, skyward.
That feels.
Oh no, he only has 2 arms. He just has the normal amount of arms. Oh wait, quickly rotating.
Oh no!
Wait, what?
Groose was cloned before he was killed?
Yeah, I don't remember. It might be 4. You guys might be right. It might be 4. Whatever. You've got the skills. Deal with it.
You didn't tell me Groose was cloned.
Once again, it is not Groose. What is your why are you so enamored with Groose? He's not that great of a character.
Wow, says you.
Like I appreciate him more than a lot of people do, but I feel like you're going the next level.
We stand Groose in this household. Alright, I want to hear your fucking Groose slander again.
I need to introduce you to the Maku Maku tree.
What's the Maku Maku tree?
It's the true ship I make with Link. It's an alternate reality Deku tree that is incredibly female and also incredibly into Link. And no, this is not a fan fiction. Oracle of Seasons. Actually, that might be Oracle of Ages. Yeah, no, I think that one's Oracle of Ages.
I'm surprised it's not a Link Between Worlds.
For a while there, I was using the Maku tree's icon to tease tree. It was great. It's different Maku trees between Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. Actually, one is incredibly male, the other is incredibly female.
My brain is burnt out. What am I supposed to be doing?
Get through the dungeon. Go to find the large circular room. That's probably where the mini boss is. That's usually the rule with Zelda games. Don't go in the hole. Oh, Midna's gonna watch you go down there.
Thanks, Midna.
Well, let me look this up. I'm pretty sure it's the Oracle of Ages. Maku tree. Yeah, Oracle of Ages is the one.
Covered in bugs.
Yeah, I remember it because it's the game that you actually time travel in. Is the one that she gets infatuated with you, and I think it's because you meet her as a young tree, and then as she grows up throughout the game or whatever. That's what happens.
Hang on, sorry, I'm just trying to handle something really quickly.
Well, pause if you're doing something else.
Cool. Alright, there we go.
Penelope does a lot of things on the side, everyone. That's why she gets distracted. Alright, big round chamber incoming. I kind of saw them both equally, Tree. And so they are okay Zelda games. I see why they didn't get very much traction though. Oh, this fight. Here we go. Oh no, you just released them. That's right, it was just a single string was all that was holding it back at this point.
Oh, this thing has the same markings as those creatures of darkness do. Oh. Oh no.
Oh yeah. Get out here, Mr. Kool-Aid. We don't need you here.
Oh.
Oh, hell yeah. I think we could definitely benefit from an Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons remakes like Link's Awakening got. I think you're right, Trey.
Can I not Z-target this thing?
No.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? Just beat it. There you go. To be clear, there isn't a good reason why not, actually. It's to make the game more interesting, I guess.
Yeah, but that's not fair if you're taking away the one of the critical mechanics that I use to circumnavigate a boss fight.
This isn't a game. This isn't a competitive game. Fair is not a factor. You've played Dark Souls. You should know that.
Dark Souls is unforgiving but fair.
Yeah, and this game is also equally fair. You have the tools to fight this boss. And just because it's not letting you use one of them doesn't mean that the others are not still valid.
How's it going?
Hey, Luna. Hi.
Sorry, I was reading the chat while I was trying to get some back up.
Yeah, I should be reading it for you. My bad. Oh, he went invisible. You know what to do. Put on the suit. Ah, woo.
This is a cool fight. I wish that fight against that Shadow of the Colossus underwater boss fight was this long.
It was short only because once you figured out the first part, everything else came very easily to you specifically. Also, that fight was longer than this one. Oh,
Lord.
oh no. That was unpleasant. It is a cool boss design though. I think all of the bosses in this game have an excellent aesthetic.
I think the ape boss was kind of lame.
How dare you? He was our friend.
Oh yeah, that's right. The implication of this mini boss means that the boss of this place is going to be so much more.
You got the spinner.
This thing!
Are you ready to let it rip?
Beyblade!
Yeah. I
Oh
do
my
recognize
God,
the
I
criticism.
forgot about this.
I do recognize the criticism that this item has associated with it. It is very one note, but that one note is still pretty fucking awesome. You can just walk out though.
Okay.
It runs out of power. Yeah.
It runs out of power? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's neat for this dungeon and a few puzzles after it, but it's basically a puzzle item. It doesn't have any sort of like larger utility, unfortunately. Oh, that's the wrong. Yeah, the direction that you're approaching those gear tracks matters.
kind of sad. I would love this thing to be faster. I thought I remembered it being kind of cooler.
Oh, it gets cool. It gets cool. It's just you gotta get used to using it. I don't have a problem with this item. I just wish they had utilized it more. It's an inherent flaw of the item if they could not find more reasons for you to use it. I don't think the game designers are at fault for not using it more. It's the item designer's fault for not making it more versatile. Actually, I suppose that is still the game designer. That is still the game design.
Yeah,
no, I recognize
that.
that.
The exact same person still.
The item would have had to have changed in order for it to be used more, I think is what I'm trying to say.
Or just bring more. Yeah, you see the item itself is just like the best thing. Or just find ways to make environments more exciting with it.
What do you mean? All it does is let you ride on tracks.
No.
Like after a period of time, that becomes very tedious.
Wait a minute. Fucking what's the person's name from from Morrowind? Fucking
Sheogorath?
No. I'm surprised you know. No, it's not Sheogorath. That's what the fuck is. Come on, anyone. It's either. Come on, there's got to be someone in this place who's played Morrowind before.
The audio is
funny
way off. What?
Not helping me. It's It's.
I see refresh if you're experiencing audio because nobody else is experiencing that.
Vivek is the thing I'm thinking of.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely remember Vivek. Yeah, definitely. I'll be honest. That's a name that I didn't play Morrowind. I gamed Morrowind.
When did you play Morrowind? I mean, when did you game Morrowind?
Back when I was a kid.
Did you beat the game?
By the definition of it, I guess. The problem with Elder Scrolls games and me is that I get so sidetracked in Elder Scrolls games that the main quest effectively is irrelevant to me anymore.
I will say that Morrowind is the best Elder Scrolls game that has ever been created and will ever be created, and honestly,
Whoa.
that makes me very sad.
That's
I know to you that might sound draconian, but
I think it's your favorite. I don't think the numbers really play well to it being the best.
I completely understand what you mean, but the thing about it is one of the only Elder Scrolls games. Oh, hang on, I gotta stretch. Posture check, and I'm gonna drink something.
Oh my god! Please, with this gear thing, pause before you go do something. I'm begging you.
But I'm having fun with it. Look at him go.
Yeah, alright. They all have their nice elements to them.
Yeah, but the cool thing about Morrowind is that the story is actually kind of really cool, and the rest of the Elder Scrolls game stories are kind of whack.
It's just a shame that in Morrowind the story is so fucking hard to follow.
It's a little obtuse, but I think it's really cool how it immediately sets you off as like this nobody, and then you eventually really feel like you become a hero. I think there has never been a game that I personally felt disempowers you at the beginning of its game, and then empowers you to be such a cool and powerful person that well. Like of course there are video games that do practice disempowerment and make you earn being a hero, but so many games, especially these days, are so willing to let you just be a hero and not let you earn it. It makes the achievements I feel in a lot of video games feel like it's not earned, but rather it's just handed to me and it's like, oh yeah, you play by virtue of you playing the video game, you are doing the thing.
What do you mean? What?
Like, how do I put this? some video games don't reward dedication to learning a mechanic or dedication to learning how the game's inner secrets work. And they're just willing to let you skate by with a surface level knowledge of the gameplay. But I appreciate a game that will beat the fuck out of you for doing that.
Okay.
I really do appreciate a game that will do that. I think Gothic, a game I recently played, was a very close contender to Morrowind in that way. But I think Gothic also had a lot of garbage about it. And
Cool.
again, nothing compares to Morrowind. What do you mean cool? I'm just trying to say. It's like,
Well, I'm happy that you enjoy that element of video games. It's just that declaring it the best is not. I don't know. I disagree. I find other elements.
You're entitled to your wrong opinion.
Okay, cool.
I'm sorry. I just like you pulled that on somebody else tonight, and you're getting mad at me because I'm giving you like very hardline opinions. I don't know what you want from me.
I don't know either. It's a dangerous stance to take on calling one thing the best, and it inherently, downplays everything else around it.
I guess I'm not trying to attack you or anything, hon. I'm just trying to like I just have a deep-seated. Never mind. This conversation's clearly not affecting you well. I'm sorry. Let's see if I can get up through here. Fuck!
Oh,
I still have
so
that
close.
ledge.
Link, you have arms, right? Fucking use them.
Are you serious, Link?
Yeah, I'm kind of with Tree on this one, and to be fair, like that's the strength that Penelope likes about it is how it's unforgiving if you aren't like, I don't know, if you don't get good, I guess is what she said. But it's
no,
like,
it's about learning the gameplay. It's about learning why.
Right, but it doesn't hold your hand while learning.
Yeah, there is a lot of it that doesn't hold your hand.
Yeah. What Tree said, and I agree with, is that it's unbalanced as a result, and it's difficult to play unless you are capable of figuring out how to play it, which is kind of a barrier to entry. Like, I had to look up guides, and also like. The only like fun I had with that game was I feel like you're gonna have to use the spinner, I think, to build up enough speed there. Transition directly from the track that's going up the wall to the center without getting off the spinner. Try that.
Directly off the wall. I mean, I can try
it. To be clear, like that's like the sad part is oh, you weren't high enough. The sad part is like, yeah, that's the difference between like older games and newer games, is that older games have inherently had that like super rich like difficulty to them that like gives you that sense of satisfaction as you figure things out and you get better at it. Like you feel accomplished as a result, and like fully understand that, but the difficulty there is that you need to be capable of actually like figuring it out, which a lot of people aren't going to be. Like, for example, I despised how difficult it was to track the quests that I was on in Morrowind. Like, yes, it had a quest tracking system, but it was a bit annoying.
I just despise how a lot of games these days, especially games like Fallout and Skyrim does this too, their quest markers excuse lazy environmental design. I honestly think that Fallout 3 particularly has an issue where you yourself do not need to navigate the environment. You can have a quest marker guide you. And there is actually some areas in Fallout 3 that I think are particularly really, really well done. And a lot of those really shine when you don't have the quest marker showing you what to do. You have to think intuitively and interface with your environment. Oh no. Isn't this thing from Link's crossbow training?
Yeah. This game is from Link's crossbow training.
Oh.
Morrowind had the most interesting aesthetics and story, plus a few other things. But it is so unbalanced and frustrating, particularly in terms of character builds.
Yeah, I agree, Loxy. And thank you for the text-to-speech. Hey!
You thank somebody when they're agreeing with your opinion.
No, I was thanking them for redeeming the text-to-speech.
When I click the back buttons behind the controller, that's what's making the text go. No, I'm not. Hang on. I'm not clicking any of this. What the fuck?
Oh, you're supposed to be voicing this character.
What the fuck? I didn't even catch anything he said because I wasn't even clicking any buttons.
Well, damn.
I was just... What did he say?
I'm gonna stab this skull or something. I don't know. Enjoy the stab skull.
Extremely rare text-to-speech. Want me to look it up?
Nah, it's cool. It was like 2 lines of text. It was not that significant.
It was Zant trying to taunt us. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think it was really necessary. But like I was saying, it's really interesting that when people agree with your opinion, you're suddenly thanking them, and it's very different from when we have opinions.
I was agreeing. I was thanking them for using the text-to-speech. I did not. That was not thanking them inherently for their opinion. Uh-oh. This is a bad situation for you.
I can tell.
Oh, okay. You're not getting like sucked into the sand. It's just pulling you down. Okay. All right, spinner boss. Yeah, Loxy, close enough. Does it look like an interesting battle? Yeah, it's not gonna work exactly. Ooh, a bomb. Let's try that. No. Damn. I wasn't sure if that would work. I've never tried it. Most of my memories of Morrowind were honestly heading into Dwergor, like ruins, picking up everything, and then being annoyed that I was encumbered. Why was everything in their ruins so fucking heavy? And also using the boots of blinding speed, because that shit that was just like it was just the easiest way to get around. As long as I had a mini map, that was all I needed to be able to traverse the land.
The greatest thing to be able to get around in Morrowind, and this is the most fun I've ever had in an Elder Scrolls game, is the use of stuff like enchantments to get around, or like not even enchantments. There's even a toad hop spell, which increases your junk ability by significant amounts. And the best thing to do is to increase that to the maximum amount you can get magically, and then by getting to that level, you then jump mile high in the air, and then you use a different spell, a different enchantment, to attempt to featherfall yourself. And it's so fun because it's just so wild.
But isn't that broken?
A little. In some ways it is very broken, but also in other ways, you don't want to spend a ton of time just walking around, because stuff in Morrowind is meant to hurt you really badly.
Yeah.
Like, there's stuff that will paralyze you.
There was no difficulty slider in Morrowind like there was in Oblivion and Skyrim. At least as far as I remember. To be fair, it was like a really cool game for the time. Like, I'm not I'm not saying I hate the game. It was a really fun game as part of my childhood. It was my intro to like RPGs. But I don't know. I appreciate where we've gone with the progress that we've made. That's what I meant.
Fair. I think cliff racers are little viruses upon this world, and I 1000% agree with you. The cliff racer scream will forever haunt my memories.
I just only remember parts of Morrowind scared me as a child, though. Like just the music or like the ambiance was just not. It was not making me very happy. I think was part of my problem.
I want that sword. Give me that sword.
You cannot have this sword.
Oh, come on.
You have something you need to do.
Game, don't be like that.
I did have a lot of fun with doing the fortress like upgrade quests. But I also found it complete bullshit that combined with the like save system in that game, because it was still an old game, so it had like saves and everything.
Yeah.
And the fact that like you could accidentally lock yourself out of the best fortress. Like I hated that I had to follow a guide in order to like guarantee that I didn't accidentally screw myself over. And that was kind of bullshit. I don't like games that soft locking yourself is a feature.
Wait, which house did you end up going into? Did you go to the House Halalu, or?
I think yeah, because it was also a min-maxing thing. Like you only get one of them, and so I also looked it up, and I was like, oh, this is the only one that gets you all of the things that I want. It was like the most feature-rich like fortress.
House Lalu does have really great stuff, but the best house is clearly the wizard ones. Any other choice is bad.
All right.
I don't care how much content is locked behind House Lalu. It's bad. It's bad
whatever.
content. I don't know. I just love the idea of making my own wizard tower that no one else can go up to. I will never ever forget how beautiful the world building is in Morrowind when it made me realize something. Morrowind made me realize that wizards do not get. What the fuck am I doing? Wizards don't care who can access their tower. Only wizards care who can. Wizards want other wizards or themselves in their tower. And it was so fun realizing that the only way you can get into a wizard tower in Morrowind is if you learned the levitation spell to push yourself upward into their tower. That was such a cool world building thing to me. I loved it so much.
Oh yeah.
Help me out here. What am I doing?
Just keep doing it. Do it better. There you go. I think in Morrowind there wasn't a single NPC that couldn't die.
Yeah, you can sever the thread of prophecy.
Yeah, that shit was like it made me even more, willing to just use a guide for everything, which kind of sucked.
Sip, sip, sip.
To be fair though, like I don't really play much of Skyrim or Oblivion or anything. Like I played them and then I stopped playing them once I realized that I was making such a minuscule dent in the number of quests in those games. Those games are fucking way too big. I'm a completionist and I hate games that are fundamentally like impossible to complete. without like spending thousands of hours on it.
Oh, there we go.
I wanted to
Now
experience
I get the
every
sword.
corner of that. Oh, no, you don't. I want to experience every corner of the game that I'm playing, and fucking, if I want to do that with Skyrim, I would be passing the game down to my child to finish it for me.
That's completely fair. I
It would
will
be
say something.
We're close to the Mirror of Twilight. You got a heart container.
Sorry.
Listen to what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Oh, we should stop there since we're basically at the end of the stream. I'm gonna snooze the ad.
We're gonna want to get to the after the Mirror of Twilight thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's not much before us from here. It's just basically a cutscene. I mean, I'm also a save scummer, but like I'm also really bad at like saving frequently. So, also you with those games you don't know when to save. Like you've already fucked it up, and your last save is like 30 minutes ago, and you're just like, fucking god damn it.
Save
really,
responsibly.
save response. Just a cutscene. What do you mean, Tree? I mean, it's a good cutscene, but I'm not saying it's just a cutscene. I'm saying there's only a cutscene between us and like being able to wrap up the stream. Also, apparently these guys. Wow, there's 5 of them.
I would fought 5 of them, yeah.
Get one.
It's not surprisingly much different than 3. Alright, just 2 left. Did you... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did you accidentally, like, the 2 that are furthest away from each other? No, you got it. Wolfling's like, I want to get the bat!
Hell yeah.
This is your favorite cutscene? I thought the fucking Midna stuff was your favorite. Make up your mind.
Clearly
Also-
it didn't make me cry, so it's not her favorite cutscene anymore.
Oh. Well, fuck. This game, though, has some pretty excellent lore. Out of all the Zelda games, it's got some pretty excellent lore. What was that you say?
Din that is the statue of?
Hard to say. It could be a representation of Din. Oh, by the way, all of those massive pillars, yeah, they're rising.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, this one is your favorite. Okay. Here we go. This is gonna be great.
Wait a minute. Is that the Mirror of Twilight? It's fucking broken? You're shitting me.
What do you mean?
Look at the mirror.
No, it's just all like, there's all a chunk of something. That's the Mirror of Twilight.
I know, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's broken as fuck.
Oh, I didn't know you could see that in the other cutscene. I didn't think it was visible. So, dudes. A dark entity lurks in the twilight. It houses an evil power.
You are guided by fate. You possess the crest of the goddesses. Hear us.
At the command of the goddesses, we sages have guarded the Mirror of Twilight since ancient times.
You seek it, but the Mirror of Twilight has been fragmented by mighty magic.
That magic is a dark power that only he possesses. Did none of the rest of you ever hit puberty?
His name is
Ganondorf. Here's the reveal. He was the leader of a band of thieves who invaded Hyrule in the hopes of establishing dominion over the sacred realm.
I didn't skip it. I didn't touch the controller.
I know. It's a cutscene. He was known as a demon thief, an evil magic wielder renowned for his ruthlessness. But he was blind. Spiritually, not... In all of his fury and might, he was blind to any danger, and thus was he exposed, subdued, and brought to something.
Justice.
Oh, okay.
Justice! Sorry, I was completing a sentence.
Pay attention, this is awesome. Yet. By some divine prank, he too had been blessed with the chosen power of the gods.
Specifically, Dry Ganondorf is the hottest. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. Wait, no. What?
His abiding hatred and lust for power turned to purest malice.
Perhaps that evil power has been passed on to Zant. Oh, that guy looks angry. You're just now figuring out where Zant got his power? It's far too late. Only the true leader of the Twilight can utterly destroy the Mirror of Twilight, so Zant could merely break it into pieces. Once broken by magic, the Mirror of Twilight became fragments, which even now lie hidden across the land of Hyrule.
I think the people are speaking. One is on snowy mountain heights.
One is in the ancient grove.
And one is in the heavens.
You who have been sent by the goddesses, you should be able to gather the three pieces.
But you must be prepared. For dangerous power resides in those fragments. So, I see what you're talking about. It's 3, 1, 3, 1. That's the that's the dungeon thing.
Yeah, kinda.
Alright, now I'm gonna call it there.
Well, it's 31311. Specifically.
31311. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna call it here. Yeah, that cutscene's super badass because it's Ganondorf, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. They lost one of the 7 sages. It's sad or something. I don't know.
Well, thank you all so much for watching, if indeed you still are. If you'd like to support us, you can subscribe to us directly on Twitch, where we would definitely appreciate any support you can provide.
Yeah. And if you wanted to join us on Discord, you could. That's where all of our fabulous followers hang out. And, I don't know, talk about Dry Ganondorf or something.
Yeah, and if you ever miss our live streams, you can always check out our VODs on YouTube. We save all of the videos, except for that one, on there, and definitely appreciate you checking them out there too.
Mm-hmm. It's the deep lore, if you know which one that is. Regardless, thank you all so much for watching. We hope you have a great rest of your evening. We will be back later this week for more Tomba. Hopefully Penelope will join me for that one. And I hope you have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night, everyone.